Yeah, serious.
Now niggas hauled ass out the gym. Hey Coke, you playing another one after this?
Man, shit.
We just started on the walk on.
So that mean no?
Oh yeah, I'm playing. Yeah, I'm good.
Sound like he about to go to sleep.
Oh, that nigga got work in the morning. He ain't making no noise.
Shit, yeah. I'll go back to Sunday. I'm trying to press triangle. I'm trying.
Off of what?
Shit, I come to the court and 2-on-2 me and do it.
All right.
You about that do it?
Man, get my baby a t-shirt. You heard me? A hat. Oh, she'll like a hat too.
You ain't said it like shit like a hat, BG. Nigga like a hat. What's my baby gonna do with a hat?
Let's go, Rick. Hey, don't give me a assist for that?
Man, just get a hat and a shirt. Just get a hat and a shirt.
Oh, I'm about to get that dude, Rick.
Right, man. You gotta get that safe now.
All you gotta get Blake and Bryce is a shot glass. Alright, man, I'll holler at y'all later, man.
Yeah, you see me?
I guess you'll call Tenacious phone tomorrow. Oh, hung up on him.
Stay on talk to you.
I wasn't talking to you. Let's see what the score did. 358 yards. Rush for 200. I mean, pass for 285. Had 2 turnovers. God damn, who turned the ball over on my turnovers? Mariota's 2 interceptions? What the fuck? Mariota.
I like that nigga on that bit. I like him and Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson retarded.
Oh, you got that bit too, Coach?
Mm-hmm.
Juju had 96.
That's what got me back. That's what got me back on this PlayStation. Playing that bit.
Get straight into me a
This
league,
nigga Mike Pouncey gave us 2 sacks. Man, that nigga trash.
You ain't slick, Coke, nigga. Know you proposed so you can play the game again. I feel you, bro. I ain't knocking you. You gonna get married so you can do what you really love. Just don't play the game.
I'm like 12-6 on that bit. I really should be like 14-4. I gave 2 games away. I had to quit the bit.
I ain't played no rank game.
You didn't play no rank game? Straight into the season?
Franchise, I played a few exhibitions.
I hate when my nigga do that, man. Let's go. Let's go. Got my nigga Red rebounder.
Who playing 2-on-2 right now?
Nobody right now. We in the walk on. We gonna play niggas next. Come on. Come on, my nigga. You good. You good. We ain't got a force nothing.
I still don't know how to use them. Still jump. Hey, do you know how to use it? Like them skill points. Like, 1 point or whatever.
You got using on the archetype.
What you said, man?
You got using on the archetype.
Oh, okay. So if he got a puzzle by one of us, it's best I use it on that.
Yeah, if you trying to, yeah, that's building that scheme up. But like it tells you what is updating most. The top 3 updates,
Yeah, I see
upgrade.
that.
I said upgrade,
Yeah.
but it still upgrade other stuff too. But if you
Right,
want to
right, right.
get your scheme up, yeah, be the one that's on the puzzle piece.
Yeah, I need to go. I need to go sign. That's back here,
Bro, that's my spot right there. You see, huh?
Yeah, he's strong that shit.
Power rush or one stop or speed rush. Not time to have balance for blocks on the way to the
Chill out, man.
Can you save these, or it's best to go ahead and use them when you get them?
Yeah, you can save them.
Kick that bitch off.
They build up, but I think it's best to try to use them. Like once you get to 10,000 XP, they go up a point.
Oh, practice squad still open? It's open, huh?
Take a baseline.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh yeah, I seen somebody I wanted. Forgot who team it was on, but really. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that nigga killed Simon.
Let's go, man.
Jay.
Oh no, you didn't.
I be pressing triangle, thinking you triangle, you a squirrel.
Oh, they move nigga back to box.
What quarter y'all in? Third?
We just started second.
Alright.
Let's go.
Hold on, is this the dude? No, I don't think this the dude. No, that ain't just.
Just the illest nigga in Nebraska.
He probably signed that nigga. I bet he signed that nigga.
It's good shit. Get to the line. Let me see.
Y'all got a little deck with a win, coach? What y'all planned out?
October 12th, next year.
Well, nice shit. Alright. Say the date. Over your shit. Y'all got Drake up?
Who said you was invited?
Oh, I'm making mine.
Yes, sir.
Making my invitation, man. Guess what? We gonna ball hard at you in red wedding and shit. We gonna go to the choirs and get married. Now, don't be surprised you see me in all white and door over there in the dress here.
You get a 2 for 1, huh?
2 for 1 on y'all ass.
Hey, dude, that nigga Kip had a nice tight end on his practice squad.
But shit, I just was trying to see what up. Red, what y'all was talking about? Y'all ain't come up with nothing?
Shit, I told you
August, huh? Shit,
You say what y'all gonna do? Y'all shit Dave and Buster?
I told you we was going to Jesse the Peak.
Bring that fine boy, you fucking wrong. Shit, you really your ass first.
Yeah, no, you know she ain't going with that shit. Nah, she ain't got no date though. Shit.
Alright, I'm out. I'll try tomorrow.
Alright, man.
Yeah, you know, I don't care.
That nigga route running ass.
When you're 30,000 feet up, what you think of? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream. Cause I never knew I'd get my chest tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Big for the cheese and you're dead wrong. Propaganda set the standards in the tear down.
All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. 34 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Touchdown, Houston. Tyrell Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Leopard!
2nd down, Mayfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Third and long for Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. With it is Jackson. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
On first down, Rudolph. It's caught on the right side, Williams. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On first down, it's Rudolph. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Michael Bennett in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Rudolph throwing on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. 3rd and long, it's Rudolph. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, Rudolph. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to get him for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Play action. It's Rudolph. Dancing to his left. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. He drops it off for Bernard. And down inside the 15 he goes. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. This just a 24-yard attempt. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook, try to find the ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jerick McKinnon there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, Mayfield. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans will take over at the 20. And now out comes Houston. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39! Gun!
From the gun, here's Rudolph. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. He's at the 40. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Rudolph on first down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On second down, here's Rudolph. Got his man, it's Williams. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going, 8 of 10. It's first down. Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. And he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Second and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. Again, it's Rudolph. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Rudolph with 3rd and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Rob Gronkowski, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans will extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes our score 17-0. Prater now set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Titans now. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need?
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
After the interception, here's Rudolph. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Rudolph off play action. Flushed out right. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Houston. Tyrell Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Now, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Mayfield looks to throw. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning.
All right, now, look at 56.
Now Rudolph on first down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back to Tennessee after this. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Rudolph now on second down. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The Texans on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Linval Joseph in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On first down, Rudolph. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Rudolph throwing on second down. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Rudolph going to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Leopard! Watching that, Barney! Watching that, Barney!
On 1st and 10, Rudolph. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7th. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. The Titans on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. 3rd and long for Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Jackson. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Rudolph again. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Rudolph. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Rudolph on 1st down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On 2nd down, here's Rudolph. And he's going to go down again. Josh Bynes in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now Mayfield being chased out left. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jesse Bates, the rookie safety, his first pick in the league. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Detroit! Detroit! Over!
Play action. It's Rudolph. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jason Pierre-Paul able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Texans on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 15. Now it's Rudolph. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Rudolph. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Rudolph now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Rudolph looking to throw. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Rudolph looking to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. Here's Brad Nortman now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be using the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jesse Bates, the rookie safety, his first pick in the league. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Rudolph. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's Rudolph now on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And this will be a touchdown. Mason Rudolph, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Leopard! Now the 4th-year man from Texas A&M, Christian Michael. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They go to Michael again. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Tackle made there by Kamale Correa.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Leopard! Leopard!
Now Rudolph on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Good game, Vaughn.
Rudolph throwing on 2nd down.
Like my dudes don't want to tackle, man. I don't know what's going on.
Brought down after a good gain. A very solid gain of 27.
Yeah, that's the only good thing off the game. My defense, they gave up 31, but shit, them sacks with Ben and Pierre Paul, they did their thing.
They will throw it here with Rudolph. Looking for Gronkowski.
You said I got to? Yeah, like I just gotta get used to this shit again. I always been a home run person.
A win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally getting a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but
See, that's how I can't. Well, that's how I was coming back last game, catching on boy D. But shit, I can't get it out there. I mean, I'll be waiting for that last minute second.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
they tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's like even on a run though, like they be moving. Everybody moves slow to me. I don't know. It's like he got two left feet or something.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Man. Oh yeah, there you go.
7. It's a 6-yard pickup, but still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense. He was trying to put it.
I'm going to get it. I keep getting my ass whooping up. I get it right.
Fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
Oh, yeah.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Oh, man. It's bad because I put everybody on aggressive. I said, if I'm going to lose, I got to take some niggas out with me. Hey, I was trying to get him out of there. I ain't lying. Good game, bro.
The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0, zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out
of the year.
Boy, nigga clean ass nigga done with mad.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, we got popped, huh?
Bro, nigga popped me so bad, nigga coaching me while he popping me.
Oh, you know you got it. You coaching.
And nigga JV was coaching me. Hold up. JV was coaching you up? Bruh, nigga said, man, nigga had a good game plan. Nigga said you kept going for the fucking home run instead of taking the leg easy. Like my leg flash and shit. Yeah. But shit, man, I had to sack that nigga about 15 times, bro. 15 to 20 times, bro. I ain't lying. Yo, cause nigga probably was trying to use it as a stat game. Kept dropping back. Shit,
Work
nah.
on his passing.
Fucking nah, that nigga
That's what I be doing.
Pierre Paul and Michael Bennett, man, them niggas kept bull rush. Them niggas like Fletcher Cox. You can't be labeled as a stat game, bro.
Shit, that nigga's too late. He 2 games in.
Man, who the fuck is this?
Come on, man. I ain't much see you over there, man. I got my damn TV in the corner.
Hey, these niggas keep losing and y'all gotta keep watching it. Since the defense, man. Oh, fuck, I shouldn't have read.
I don't like this 3rd down call, man, but I'm gonna go with it. Nigga got a lot of work to do on that, but I ain't lying. BG,
some online games.
Man, I ain't worried about that, man. What you got for me, Woo?
That's how you get your game up.
I'm straight online. Niggas be quitting when I play with the Eagles.
Shit, you can't play with the Eagles. That's what I'm telling you.
Nigga, that's my team.
You ain't got the Eagles in your season, though, B.
Nigga, I ain't got half of the team.
You gotta play with a team that's similar to the team you got.
Nigga, fantasy rosters anyway, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you got a mobile quarterback, if you got a pocket quarterback on your in the season,
man, just give me a mobile quarterback and my game's gonna change. If I gotta go find somebody in a fucking free agent, nigga, I just need a nigga that can move a little bit in the pocket. I don't care if he can't throw.
Who you say your quarterback was? Baker Mayfield? He should be able to throw.
No, he can throw good.
He can move too.
And he can run the ball.
Man, no, he ain't. Man,
he can throw on the run.
Man, bro, I don't know if that nigga linebacker was
Baker
out.
Mayfield?
Bro.
I mean, BG, he different on that? I ain't played with him yet. You played with him, BG?
Nah, I ain't played
with him. Baker a mobile quarterback.
I know the fuck he ain't.
But they ain't really got that nigga fast, though. You know he only ran like a 4.8.
Yeah,
So in college he looked fast, but
You know, Madden based off your 40 and shit.
Man.
Yeah, you're right.
Carson Wentz faster than him.
Oh shit! Bro, my shit is skipping.
Man, nigga 0-2, man.
Oh man,
Baby girl, you're so damn fine though. And I just want to hit it from behind though.